Hi lovelies. So I wanted to be able to reach my growing community of amazing people and share meditation, not just to the community that I have nearby, but to be able to share yoga and meditation to all of my community worldwide. And so I'm going to do a series of little videos where you guys can come and enjoy a guided meditation using essential oils. And then maybe this will spark something in you that you can get intuitive and find the oils that work for you and set yourself time every day to work a little meditation or deep breathing, whatever you find works for you. So there is no wrong or right way to do this. I always like to put that out there in the beginning because I spent many years studying various forms of yoga, various forms of meditation, and finding it so difficult at times to keep consistent in my practice because meditation just feels hard so much of the time. But really, if we could consistently do 5 minutes every day, we would feel a real difference in our energy, in our body, in our wisdom. And so we're just going to do 2 to 5 minutes every day together. So I'm going to be here on the video and I'm going to be guiding you through it, but I do want you to see if you can get yourself into a comfy space and close your eyes, or at least soften your gaze and not watch me while we're doing it. Otherwise, that's not meditation, that's watching me. So let's start as we mean to go on. And if you need to pause this video so you can go and get your stuff together, that's fine. So what I want you to do is find a comfortable seat. And that comfortable seat could be sat on a chair like I am today for this, with your feet firmly on the floor. And if you need to use pillows and cushions, go for it. Use what you need, because if you're sat here and uncomfortable, then you're really not going to be in a position to really experience the benefit of meditation if you're feeling like your body is uncomfortable. If you're in bed, fluff up the pillows. I find the best time to do my meditation, it's first thing in the morning when my mind is quiet. But I often need this space during the day, especially if I have lots of things going on. And so if you're working in an office or you're working outside of the home and you have a break, then maybe you could even take yourself off, find a little space to do this, or just even following your breath and doing some deep breathing. So the oils that I'm offering for you guys to investigate today, because it's very snowy here and it's very cold, and I am somebody who loves the sunshine, loves the summertime, lights my spirit, and so I use a lot of citrus oils in the winter. And so if you're feeling like you're already a little all over the place today, then perhaps a more grounding oil would suit you. And so sometimes the suggestions that I'm going to make with these meditations aren't going to be the ones that you necessarily want to use. So please choose the oils that are right for you. But if you've not experienced this before, then give it a try and notice how you feel before and how you feel afterwards. So I'm offering out the Citrus Bliss, which is my sunshine in a bottle, one of my favorite oils, or Wild Orange, because not only are they uplifting, but they are calming oils as well. So they're not going to get us too stoked up. So taking the palm of the hand, I'm going to place a couple of drops of the oil in the hand, and then I'm going to take about 3 or 4 nice deep breaths in. And just let the beautiful aroma move into your body. And then I'm going to put my oil on my heart today. Sometimes we have days that are a little more emotionally challenging, and mine was a little challenging today, in a good way, in gratitude and in love. But so placing the oil there, and then I want you to close your eyes. Either close your eyes or soften your gaze. And as you do this, notice your connection to the earth. Perhaps if you're sat cross-legged, you can feel your feet on the earth, the sides of your legs. If you're sat in a chair, spread your toes. Root the bases of your feet to the earth. Feel the stability of the earth underneath you. As you continue to focus on the earth itself, you might get a sense of losing where you end and the earth begins, and where the earth begins and you end. And then take a little check through your whole body. Are you able to release the shoulders a little more? Are you holding tension in the shoulders? And if you feel like moving in this point here, you can. Or maybe you need to stretch out the neck a little. Or do you feel tension in the neck? How does the jaw feel? Are you clenching the teeth? Can you let the lips gently part? And then what about the belly? Are you holding it, or can you let it soften? As you begin to follow your breath, allowing your breath to be fluid, not holding the breath, just letting the breath flow in and the breath flow out. And I really like the mantra. And mantra means a repetition of words. Also in Sanskrit, mantra means to cross over. It gives us the ability to move beyond this physical form and where we are right now, in the hopes that we can move from the small ego self to the true self. So as you breathe in, breathing in the word let. And as you breathe out, breathing out the word go. As you breathe in let, inviting what it is you want into your life. And as you breathe out, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. And continuing to focus on that breath. Not judging the breath. Just being aware. Today we're focusing on the wonder and the magic of our universe around us. As a master, I open my eyes to the wonder of being, delighted in the way things turned out, amazed at the beauty of it all, the perfection. And I am happy. Remember when you were a child and you looked at life in total wonder and awe? Life was magical and exciting. The smallest things were utterly thrilling to you. You were fascinated by the frost on the grass, a butterfly fluttering through the air, or any strange leaf or rock on the ground. You were full of excitement when you lost a tooth, because it meant the tooth fairy would be coming that night. And you would count down the days to that magical night of Christmas, even though you actually had no idea how Santa Claus could get to every child in the world in one night. Somehow he did, and he never let you down. Reindeer could fly. There were fairies in the garden. Pets were like people, and toys had personalities. Your dreams came true, and you could touch the stars. Your heart was full of joy. Your imagination knew no limits, and you believed that life was magical. There is an exquisite feeling many of us had as children, that everything is good, that every day promises more excitement and more adventure, and that nothing could ever thwart our joy for the magic of it all. But somehow, as we grew into adults, responsibilities, problems, and difficulties took their toll on us, and we became disillusioned. And the magic we once believed in faded and disappeared. It's one of the reasons why as adults we love to be around children. So once again we can experience that feeling we once had, even for just a moment. We can find that magic again, on and off our yoga mat, or a meditation cushion, or just even walking through life as we practice being present here and now. In yoga, we often refer to the Yoga Sutra, Hatha Yoga Anushasanam. Now my journey begins in the natural world. So we'll start today with gratitude for our breath, our prana, our life force. And as you begin to follow your breath again, we'll take just a couple of minutes in silence, following the breath in and following the breath out. Beginning to deepen your breath, gently feeling movement come back into your body. Bringing the palms of your hands together, create a little energy and warmth in the hands, and then cup the hands over the eyes. Gently opening the eyes up to the back of the hands and then peeling the hands away from the face. So I did figure that if you guys had found my channel, you might know who I am. But I always say this is the Brit in me because we're not very good at introducing ourselves. So if you haven't come across my channel before, my name is Lou. I am a Brit living here in Canada, and I have been in Canada for over a decade now. So I have many homes, but this feels very good and connected for me. So thank you for joining me today. As I said, there will be a series of these meditation and oil videos. I hope that it brings something there for you and you get to experience a little joy and connection for yourselves. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.